What's up, folks? How are you? Matt Perrault here with you on our Play Picks YouTube channel for the Sugar Bowl. Baylor and Georgia. This game is going to be very interesting. A lot of storylines to get to that may not be on a stat sheet. But first, before I tell you my picks for Baylor and Georgia, and this line's moving, and this really has been an interesting breakdown for me with this football game. Let's tell you about playpicks.com/bonus. You're going to go there. DraftKings, FanDuel, William Hill, PointsBets, play now. We've got so many big games coming up. It's January. Your bankroll might be up, might be down. Play with their money. Why not? Here you go with the playoffs. You want to bet on it. You know these games. I mean, if you're a sports gambler and you're watching this video, I'm guessing you're a sports gambler. My gosh, this is an unbelievable opportunity for you guys to take advantage of some great offers from our partners with no deposit bonuses for the Sugar Bowl. All right, let's talk about it. It is 11-2 Baylor. It's 11-2 Georgia. This game where Georgia was last year against Texas as 7-point favorites. They opened up 6.5-point favorites. It's now down to a 5-point line. More on that here in a second. But Texas beat Georgia, and Tom Herman took apart Georgia last year in this very bowl game. Can Matt Rule and Baylor do the exact same thing? Well, there's some problems right now going on for Georgia. They're going to have up to 11 players out of this game, declaring for the draft. DeAndre Swift's shoulder, he's injured. What do you make of guys being academically ineligible? Georgia has closed practice for this. Kirby Smart saying he's going to have his team focused unlike last year. I don't know, man. This is going to be really hard for them. Baylor is so jacked. First time in the Sugar Bowl since 1957. They're so excited for this bowl trip up against an SEC team. Can flex their muscles a bit. Oklahoma let the entire conference down by getting killed by LSU. So these are the two runner-ups here in the SEC and the Big 12. Huge moment for Matt Rule. There is a little bit of a distraction point with Matt Rule and the NFL, and that's my one. I'm a little hesitant just because Matt Rule might be leaving for a pro job. Now, he's already turned down Cleveland, but he's still being talked about for other gigs. He might be a target for certain programs, certain franchises. So it's a little scary that his team might be focused on the wrong thing, meaning losing their head coach. But I think for the most part, Matt Rule is going to have his guys ready to go. The line's coming down, like I mentioned. Open up 6.5. It's now 5. Georgia -5. Total 41.5. Plus 175 on the money line for Baylor. Minus 220 at DraftKings. Georgia is minus 220. 175, same difference, +5, -5 on the side. Total is 51, so a little bit of a lower total there at FanDuel. Okay, looking at these two teams. Points per game, 31.2, 35.5. But Georgia's offense is not very good, not at all. And without Swift, their best running back, 19.3 points. Baylor's defense is pretty good. Georgia's defense is great, but offensively, not much to write home about. They lose badly to LSU, 37-10. They got banged up in that game. And Baylor has just been an absolute machine here. Yes, they lost twice to Oklahoma. They're 2 losses, but Texas beating everybody except Oklahoma in their path. That's a team with a great offense, not a great defense. Georgia's the opposite. Great defense, not a great offense. I mean, you take a look at where we are here from a point perspective. Baylor is a covering machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. 6 out of 7 they have covered. They're just great. This year overall, 9-4 against the spread. Catching points doesn't matter. +11, +9, +5. I mean, these guys cover. Matt Rule, not so much with Georgia, although they went through a little stretch there where they were covering. Last 2 out of 3. They failed to cover, including against LSU as 7-point dogs here. Okay, so we look at it. I think Baylor is more motivated. I think Baylor is more focused. I'm taking Baylor +175. I think they win this game outright. I don't think Georgia wants to be there. I think Georgia's got way too many distractions. They're back in the same bowl game as last year. It's been a disappointing year all the way around. I like Baylor to win. I like Baylor to cover, and I will take the 41.5 from an under perspective because both defenses can play. I don't think either team scores a ton, but I do think Baylor wins the game outright. I think Baylor could win the game 17-14, could be a 20-17 type final. I'll take Baylor to win the game, take the 5 points, and the under 41.5. If you like these plays, great. Head on over to playpicks.com/bonus. Take a look at DraftKings, William Hill, FanDuel. All these great no deposit bonuses are available for you guys. Tell me what you think in the comment section, and then hit subscribe because we got NFL playoff videos. We got the national championship game. I got Clemson, LSU on these videos, right? I give you Clemson -2, LSU -13.5. Both those hit. Let's see if we keep it going here with Baylor plus the 5 and Baylor on the money line. But if you want to be around for it, click subscribe. You'll get it automatically right to your phone inbox, whatever you use for YouTube, and you can follow us for our NFL playoffs and the college football national championship. I'm Matt Perrault. Best of luck. Enjoy the Sugar Bowl. Baylor, Georgia. We're back with more picks here on the Play Picks YouTube channel.